I've watched the original Snow White and the live-action Snow White, and all I can say is that mirror is the damn problem. But we'll get into that later.
Crust, you will be dealt with. Period.
We all know. Well, we should all know that Snow White's mother passed away when she was really young. After grieving for a bit, Snow White's father decided the best way to get over his pain and the kingdoms was to marry a literal witch.
So great was her beauty that it seemed to grant her powers beyond the ordinary.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas. Los secretos.
I don't know how they saw this and it didn't raise an alarm. Like that whole psychology study of humans being afraid of the unknown?
She was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy.
I would have already been packing my bags.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
You, my queen.
And he should have just kept on telling her that. Would have saved us all a whole lot of trouble. Because imagine you're frolicking about, minding the business that pays you, and somebody's messy mirror is out here telling an evil person that absolutely hates your guts. He thinks you're better than them, and because of that, it now gives them motive to want your soul discarded from Earth. Tell me you wouldn't have beef with that mirror.
You should have just sat there and ate your food.
So anyways, after Snow White's father dies, the evil queen takes over control of the kingdom, and everyone was going through it. She locked Snow White away and made her do chores. She was locked away for so long that the people low-key forgot she ever existed. Snow White, ever so positive, believed that if she just talked to her wicked stepmother and informed her of how the people were struggling, she would do something about it.
I'm sure if the queen was aware of how desperate things have gotten, she would be happy to share.
BFFR. What did that spell? B fucking for real.
Snow White, have you finished your chores? It's important we all do our share.
Well, that's what I came to speak to you about, actually. Sharing.
Obviously, the evil queen doesn't share Snow White's views on being more generous to her subjects, and that's further emphasized when this guy gets caught for stealing food from the castle.
This criminal was caught in the scullery pilfering royal supplies.
That's a lie.
I should kick the shit out you right now.
Are you one of the bandits that gather in the forest stealing in the name of the king?
No, Your Majesty, not one of the bandits. I'm the boss.
Boy, if you don't get...
Don't laugh.
The queen is ready to give him a strict punishment, however, Snow White intervenes. Her pleas to spare him don't really do much as he is still sentenced to be bound to the castle gates and limited clothing to freeze. But she tried. Unable to bear the injustice of it all, Snow White frees him and urges him to run.
You have to go. Run.
Thank you.
Go.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
I want you guys to listen carefully to what this messy mirror says.
A lovely maiden I now behold, awakened to the world. Nothing can hide her gentle grace, for I see she is more fair than thee.
No! You shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
You see? He knows he didn't have to say all that. He literally turned into Shakespeare. He must be reciting the poem he wrote during his quiet time to describe Snow White's beauty, cause there's no way. Prior to some top-notch manipulation and gaslighting, the evil queen tells her huntsman to take Snow White to the forest and get rid of her. Fearful to go against the queen's command, the huntsman does as he's told. Partially. He takes Snow White to the forest, but he doesn't have it in him to kill her. He tells her to run far into the forest and never come back.
Oh God, I'm scared! Okay, I'm about to do it. I'm doing it! Fight it! I'm going all the way!
Dimwit.
You must flee into the woods.
You can't leave the kingdom.
She is evil, child. Go!
A few moments later.
You done lost your damn mind.
She has no survival skills whatsoever. I mean, it's understandable considering she's been pampered the way a princess should, and she's also been locked away from the outside world for a long time. But come on. She could have at least waited a few minutes for the owners to return. Speaking of the owners, Snow White is eventually introduced to the dwarfs: Doc, Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, Happy, Dopey, and Grumpy.
Objection. Noted. Just ignore him. And I'm called Grumpy because I'm misunderstood. I'm the only sensible one here.
Take your point, Mr. Grumpy.
You... Wait. What?
Unable to stand the dirtiness of the home, Snow White, the guest, decides to give everyone a task to do, from washing dishes to dusting. As a guest.
She's really making herself up.
Moving on. Remember that guy who snuck into the castle to steal food? Well, Snow White runs into him again in the forest.
My name's Jonathan, Princess. Not Jonathan, Princess. Just Jonathan.
Anyways. Upon realizing that her huntsman betrayed her, the evil queen sends a few soldiers to the woods to retrieve Snow White. Jonathan and his friends help her escape, but they don't all get away unscathed. After Jonathan gets injured taking an arrow for Snow White takes them all to the dwarf's home where Doc performs surgery on him.
12 seconds later.
I'm pretty sure Jonathan only cares about himself. I'm pretty sure Jonathan only cares about himself. I'm pretty sure Jonathan only cares about himself.
Oh, yeah. Here. Take this apple to sustain you on the road.
Meanwhile.
I had a few obstacles right back to clocking like I never left. Just wait on me heavy. I'm tagging my fans and I.
Unfortunately, the dwarfs don't get there in time, and Snow White eats the apple before going into a deep sleep.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Time to restore our kingdom. It won't be easy. She'll do everything she can to stop us.
Let her try.
Wait a damn minute.
I just want to know about the trauma Dopey went through that made him too scared to speak all this while. But I love how they made him the narrator for this movie. It was a very nice touch.
I'm that bitch 'cause I motherfucking see you so.
Feeling courageous at long last, Snow White goes back to the kingdom to take back everything that belongs to her.
Leave. Now. And never come back.
And I think the lesson that should be taken from all this is, next time someone comes to the kingdom and starts using hoodoo or voodoo to change the matter of a rose, we don't clap. We grab some pitchforks and light a fire.
She said she gon' do what I who. Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club, just a party, I'm there, I get paid a fee.